Howdy everybody, MTGUNVEILED here. Hope you're all doing well no matter where you are in the world, morning, noon, or night. Without further ado, I have Daniel Strife's 6 Mystery Booster 2 prize support packs that he won. He wanted me to crack them for some content. Appreciate you, brother. And use some of the cards, depending what we hit, in his event decks. Alright, gonna try this little bit smaller tripod and see how the videos turn out. Look, Daniel, there's a lot of cool stuff in these. Hoping for a foil. That's always the meatball. Alright, not going to spend a ton of time on commons and uncommons unless they're one that I know is straight fire. Which, I could be wrong and miss it. There's a lot of really good stuff in Mystery Booster 2. Jungle Lion cannot intercept. Oh, Detroit Lions can't intercept. Hopefully tonight they can. Versus Baltimore. Murderous Red Cap. I remember when that was worth a little bit from Ultimate Masters, probably during the Shadowmoor block too. Garth One Eye. Starting off with a Mythic right out the gate. Alright. Got Wayne's World. Garth One Eye. Mystic Sanctuary. Now that is beautiful. Control of the court. Draw 4 cards, then discard 3 at random. That's interesting. And who's that Praetor? Who's that prey? Na 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 na. I'm sorry. All right, on to the next one. Garth One Eye. Definitely can't throw that into one of the decks I built you this time, but there are some cool things for sure. And still, this being the second 4 packs after that. All right, Desirous Herald. I won't say the name of every card. Offer you can't refuse. Some I will. That's a really good counterspell. Archetype of Finality. That's a great card too. Alright, well you're hitting really strong in the commons and uncommons. Tempest. I loved Tempest. 1997 was such a cool time for Magic. I got a Woodland Mystic. It's a weird one. Pure Sight Miro. Shadowmoor again. Another Mythic. 2 Mythics back to back. The Cavalier Flame. Definitely had some fun with this during Throne of Eldraine and M20 era. Unholy Heat. Hydroblast. And you complete me. That's funny. Those playtest cards are fun. Alright, on to pack number 3 of 6. I mean, you did hit 2 Mythics so far, so that's pretty dope. Cavalier Flame, I feel like absolutely can go into the Shadow deck that's coming your way. If he isn't already. He might already be, but, you know, 1 in a red, creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain haste until end of turn. You want everything to be hasty. The Real Armor, excellent card. Very strong. Have it in my Sithis deck. Wizard Class. Excellent enchantment. This set is fun. It's one of the best things that Magic has made in quite some time. I don't know everybody's take on Spider-Man. I haven't bought any of it, and I haven't rushed out to the store to care. And I am a Marvel fan, so that's interesting, right? Well, the prices are kind of brutal in my opinion. Very brutal. And the set should have been an Aftermath or Assassin's Creed set. That's my take. Alright, you did get a rare instead of a Mythic this time, but this one might be better than the Mythics. Leesa, Shroud of Dusk, excellent card. 2 colorless, 2 white and a black, 5/5, Flying Lifelink Angel. Whenever a player casts a spell, they lose 2 life. Very, very fun for Orzhov Taxes. And Cathar Commando, followed by Tinker. Alright, that's Bandit Commander, but, you know, it's got beautiful artwork. What separates us from mere beasts is the capacity for self-improvement. Alright, well, don't make a snap judgment on that one. Alright, pack 4 of 6. So far, very strong in the commons and uncommons. That's what one of the things that's really good about this set is you'll get cards that you'll play. I mean, even this, a 1/1, but it has shadow, so only creatures with shadow can block this, and it can only block creatures with shadow too. But when it attacks, it gets +1/+1, so it's a 2-drop 1/1 that becomes a 2/2 on attack, and pretty much most of the time, almost guaranteed, it's not going to be able to be blocked. So I'll throw some cool stuff on it. Ooh, Spellstutter Sprite, another hit. Mirror Image, excellent card. Nirvana Cutthroat, vampires are always fun. Artwork from Weatherlight is just fantastic. Doterra Lizzie, I love it. That's my face when I wake up. All right, Rapicious Dragon. Said I wouldn't say all the names, but it's so hard not to. They're so fun. I won't say a sheltering word. Excellent card, to be honest with you. Call of the Herd. Yeah. Ancient Excavation. Pretty fun one, too. Another mythic? Are you kidding me? All right, so you hit 1 rare and now 3 mythics. 2 and 2 green for a 6/6 hexproof. You can't cast non-creature spells. This is really good if you are able to give it to an opponent. Definitely. Like a mono blue player, they can't cast non-creature spells. Probably not going to have too much fun after that. Ooh, a rare in this slot finally. Once Upon a Time. Once Upon a Band. Lightning Greaves, that's a good one. Meandered Tower Shell. You know, that's fun too. All right, on to pack 5 of 6. We have some bangers in these. That Lightning Greaves is beautiful. Would look really cool in foil. All right. Vampiric Link, excellent enchantment. Whenever enchanted creature deals damage, you gain that much life, so you can put that on an opponent's creature and keep gaining that life. Kind of nullifies it in black for 1. Although, I mean, there's so much that can kill the creature. It's sometimes fun to put on something indestructible and just laugh. All right, Stupor from Mirage. Legion, I think. Didn't play during those blocks, unfortunately. Okay, that's a cool one. Little Gobbo, 1/1 for 2. Red creatures you control are for a strike. This card's actually sweet. An 11/11, just dinosaur beast. Your mom. Ooh, what's that? Oh, Scott Almat. Thought that was something really cool. Here we go. Another mythic. What is going on? Nexus of Fate. All right, take an extra turn after this one. If Nexus of Fate would be put into a graveyard from anywhere, reveal Nexus of Fate and shuffle it into its owner's library instead. All right, so honestly, you hit, out of 5 packs, you hit 4 mythics so far. That's crazy. Cavalier of Flame, Nullhide Fearox, Garth One Eye, and, you know, you got a really good mythic there. Nexus of Fate is awesome. Funny buy a box promo. All right, and a common Darksteel Citadel. You know, you can't be mad at these lands either. That's really nice. Artifact lands are awesome. Serum Powder, and got another rare in that slot. And Duelist Convocation International. There we go. That's pretty funny. All right, pack 6 of 6. Definitely some cards in these for these decks, I'm telling you. Nexus of Fate is 7 mana, but just amazing. Extra turn cards are so powerful. All right, and all that glitters to go with that other beautiful enchantment that I have in my Sithis deck. 1/1 for each artifact instead, and enchantment, not just enchantment. But these are a house. I mean, they get out of control real quick. Love Merfolk. I cannot wait for Lorwyn next year. Sad it was delayed. Unburial Rites, you know, it's not bad. 5 to return a creature from your graveyard to the battlefield, then you can flash it back. All crave the blessed sleep. Few receive it. That's what it feels like these days, doesn't it? Mad Ratter. I play a heck out of that in draft. All right, Taco Bell grade beef there. Maybe this is. Heartstone. Now that's a good card. Activated abilities of creatures cost one less to activate. 3 mana artifact. This effect can't reduce the amount of mana an ability costs to activate to less than 1 mana. So this is really fun. It can kind of buddy fort and help other people too, but Urza decks, etc., a lot of Eldrazi, anything with activation costs of creatures. This is a great card. All right, we're getting to the end here. We have a rare, what? Okay. So, I mean, if you're going to get a rare instead of a mythic, you might as well get, you know, Leesa to go with your Leesa. Why not? Why not? A Veteran Explorer, excellent card. And City of Brass. Wow, you hit some really dope cards. City of Brass, look at how beautiful that is. Wish that was foil too. Flavor Disaster, we don't care that much. So City of Brass also, congratulations. These are some banger packs. All right, so gonna post this up. Thanks for letting me film this, Daniel Strife. Appreciate you, brother. Peace.